Hello, everyone. Welcome to Phone-a-Friend Friday. In a moment, I am going to be calling up our dear friend, DaraDef. I am just genuinely so excited to be calling her up. I'm not going to delay any longer, so let's give Dara a call. I said, let's give Dara a call. Hello? Hello? Are you perchance muted by any stretch of the imagination? Hello? Dara, you're killing me! We're just going to do this, pretend that didn't happen. We'll just vibe
some more. Can we get some SK Jams in the chat, please? SK Jams.
I was muted.
There we go. Dara, welcome to Phone-a-Friend Friday.
Hello.
Hello.
No other way that could have gone. Like, that was so classic Dara problem.
I mean, we don't have any technical difficulties on this channel ever.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Never.
Didn't just witness that.
No, it's all just perfect. It's completely professional. It's just, that's just the way we run it here.
Oh my God.
Well, first of all, thank you so much for agreeing to be on Phone-a-Friend Friday. And I feel
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I feel like kind of completely blinded because I was like, you're going to want to do this? And you were like, and I sent you a playlist, which maybe you watched, maybe you didn't, but like, oh no, you did. You told me you did. But I'm just like, there's such mayhem in every episode that I feel like it's going to be good fun. So
yeah, you'd sent me, I think, like a clip or something of Beans Kitty, whom I don't know, but like that, they were making me laugh so hard. Like, it was so good.
Beans is wonderful. I've collaborated with Beans many times before, mostly in Twitch Sings.
Awesome. Did they stream? Because like I want to see a stream. They were so freaking funny.
They used to. It's going to happen more in the future, is what I'm told. Okay. But yeah, they had a large presence on Twitch Sings when that was a big thing, and it was amazing. That's how I got to know them.
Good.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. The Breakfast Club reciting.
So good.
Was so good. Just like I was in stitches. It was so good.
Chef's kiss.
All right. I was telling chat, like, I'm sorry. I don't know if that's a tough act to follow. So
no, it'll be great because I think that you are gonna slay your special segment. Which
oh my God. I can't believe you didn't tell me what it is either. I'm so scared.
It's so good. No, it'll be fine.
I'm excited.
The last person that had a legitimate, like I was excited about, that I say put more thought into, but I opened up a notepad and I reached out to a resource and I kind of got things together for this was with Captain Howdy, where we played the Name That Dick, and it was it was a series of characters and actors whose name is Dick, and I had to describe that individual, and he had to tell me who it was. So it's kind of like, it's not like that, but you'll see. So this is Phone-a-Friend Friday. If this is your first time joining, I phone up a friend and we talk, and I act like I have an agenda, and I will say I have an agenda, but it doesn't really matter. We're just hanging out, vibing, having a great time, and sometimes we answer some silly questions. So the segments that I said don't really matter are as follows. We have a funny icebreaker for children section. The way this works is I am going to tell you 5 categories. Dara picks the category, chat picks the number range in which I give them, and then we switch off. So it's always kind of random, so that way we can kind of like go into uncharted territories, so to speak. If chat wants to know what the categories are, you can type in !FAF in the chat and you'll get them. I just sent them to Dara right now.
Oh my God. Okay.
They're those. The second segment is this or that, where I have a this or that generator. So we'll say something like, would you always want to wear earmuffs or nose plug forever, like stuff like that. It's very quick questions. After that is the very special segment that is called Was It Mephisto, which is made specifically for DaraDef, in which I have brief descriptions of events that happen in the comics, and you just have to tell me if you think it's Mephisto or not. That's it. That's the segment. So even if you don't know a lot about comics, you have a 50-50 shot.
Dude, the fake nerd is going to
be great. It's going to be
really shine. Yeah.
Some of them are pretty obvious. Some of them I've worded to be a little tricky, but it's going to be fun no matter what. After that, we do have the Would You Rather generator, but that's going to be time permitting because we do have a couple of questions in the Phone-a-Friend forum over on my Discord. So I want to make sure we hit those as well. We got at least 2 or 3 in there. So want to do that, and that's going to be our night. And there's going to be laughs along the way. There's going to be awkward phrasing of things. It's just going to be amazing. And that's all there is to it. It's going to be Phone-a-Friend Friday.
So excited. As
I was saying, let's start off with the icebreaker questions. So Dara, you see the 5 categories in front of you. They are content, sports ball, education and goals, favorites, and the Randalorian. Disclaimer, the Randalorian has no Star Wars questions in there whatsoever.
That was actually my first question.
None. It's just random, and I thought it was clever to say Randalorian or Randall Calrissian, but they're both Star Wars things. There's no Star Wars in there whatsoever, so you pick whatever you like.
Okay. Oh, man. I'm gonna go with favorites.
Favorites, okay. Favorites is chat 1 through 17, please. 1 through 17. Give me that number. I'm very excited to see what they pick. 154, Dylan. You gotta listen to the rules. 15. Okay, 15. Okay. Who has the best macaroni and cheese?
Like brand or
in general, the best macaroni and cheese.
Somebody that I know.
You know what? We'll open it up to someone that you know. Why don't we do both? Why not both? It's my show. We can do both.
Okay. So first of all, there's only one macaroni and cheese, and it's called Kraft Dinner here in Canada.
It's all you have is Kraft Dinner?
Literally, yeah. Like, oh no. Whenever I talk about Kraft Dinner to my American friends, they're like, "What do you mean? Do you mean like mac and cheese?" I'm like, "Well, I mean Kraft macaroni and cheese, but it's literally like on our boxes here. It's called Kraft Dinner."
That's interesting branding. I wonder why they do that.
Right? I don't know why it's different, but it's great. And that would be like, okay, so if we're doing both, I would say Kraft Dinner is my favorite. I actually just learned on TikTok how to make it better.
I saw that too.
Did you see that?
I am also on TikTok for millions of hours throughout the day when I should not be. Yes.
Did you try it though?
I have not because I don't buy Kraft Dinner, and I'll tell you what I get when it's my turn.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Kraft Dinner, and then like if I'm going more homemade, my mother makes the best mac and cheese ever because there's so much cheese and bacon bits actually within it. Yeah, actually a little bit of onion I think too, and she tosses that in the oven, and it's like gasmic in the mouth. Oh, am I allowed to say? Wait, is this family friendly? Can I say gasmic in the mouth?
You can say whatever you like. It is not. I somehow feel like I got this reputation of being family friendly, probably because I do an Avatar: The Last Airbender podcast. I swear quite often. If you go back to the last VOD for Severed Steel, I'm pretty sure I'm just like fuck the entire time. I'm pretty sure. So you don't have to censor yourself on my behalf.
Okay,
here.
I'm not gonna censor. My mom makes the best fucking mac and cheese.
Fucking mac and cheese ever, kid.
My mom in New York, she actually sounds like that.
Really?
Yeah, she's from the Bronx.
My dad, he grew up in an area in Boston called Dorchester, which is like your typical like tough guy Boston kind of. So he kind of sounds like that sometimes. It's very funny. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do you like them apples?
I constantly just slip into Good Will Hunting throughout my life. We used to have when we played Among Us. I don't know how much you remember or know about Good Will Hunting, but there is that scene where Ben Affleck is just dressed up in a ridiculous suit and he's just like extorting money from people who want to interview his friend Will. I got that scene where he goes, "You suspect." I had that up as a channel points redemption. It was a full screen. It was the whole scene. It was wonderful. I'm constantly
genuinely just watched it for the first time. What? Yeah, like a month ago.
It's
good. It's great. Yeah. So now I know I get the references now.
Yeah,
feels good.
Feels good. Yeah. Welcome to the inner circle of Boston jokes. Okay, so craft dinner, and you said your grandmother's mac and cheese with the bacon bits. Your mom. Sorry, your mom's.
Mom in New York.
Mom in New York. Your mom's. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I actually don't like craft dinner anymore because.
Well, I gotta go.
Oh no, I lose more friends this way by just saying I don't like craft dinner anymore. So there's one that we have in the States that's called, I think it's called Annie's macaroni and cheese. And I like them better because they have the shells shape now. I think Kraft used to have that and they don't anymore. But the shells shape is king.
It's so good.
In the world of, what would you even call it? Air dried macaroni and cheese? I don't know what you would classify it as. Pre-boiled.
That's what it's called, but I think we should start calling it that.
Right. In the world of air-dried macaroni and cheese, because the cheese, like sometimes you get the clump that gets stuck in the shell, and it's just a tastier bite.
Little powdery.
Yeah. That's how you do it. So that's the go-to that I have for that variety of macaroni and cheese. Also, if you put in buffalo sauce, because also the buffalo sauce pockets in there too sometimes. And
that's big brain actually. Okay, but do you like? I don't know if the States has the Kraft Deluxe Velveeta shells.
I don't think I've seen that. Oh geez. Let me see. Let me look
can I
this
link
up.
Stuff?
Yeah, I don't have bots. What are you, nuts? Bots.
You heard that, chat? No bots. Go wild.
In this economy, bots? Can you imagine? Oh, that looks really good.
It's super good. It's because it's Velveeta cheese, which is just like, I'm pretty sure just like one step closer to plastic than Cheese Whiz.
Absolutely.
But it's so good.
I used to think that Velveeta was like a name brand good cheese, and then I realized that no, it just sounds like it is.
Like when I was 12.
Yes. It's like, oh, Velveeta's a name brand. That must be good, right? And then you see it, and it's just like melting plastic coming out of the pack, and you're like,
but damn, that plastic's good as hell.
It is. You're not wrong. The more chemicals in it, the better is what I found. Yeah, absolutely. My favorite is also my mom's macaroni and cheese.
Nice.
And so far, I've had many homemade macaroni and cheeses. And I've had many people who have brought me those homemade macaroni and cheeses, macaroni and chai, macaroni and cheese. Maybe just macaroni and cheese. Macaroni and chai. I've had many eat my mother's recipe, and they have said that it is the superior of all of them because it uses all of the butter in the world. It's like a Gordon Ramsay recipe. It's like all the butter in the world, like and it's baked, and it's like, I think it's a brick or two of extra sharp cheddar cheese.
Oh yeah.
And it's just amazing.
That
and of
sounds
course,
like my mom's.
Yeah. It's just, there's no bacon. I wonder if that's the difference. If there's just no bacon in my mom's. We probably could. We just haven't, because I just feel like I'm going to have a heart attack after I eat it without the bacon. Never mind.
Right? Bacon is pretty extra. Like, do you need it? Yes. Actually,
yes, all the time. But... These arteries are not clogged nearly enough. I thought I would have at least had 3 heart attacks by this age. So bring it on. Okay, let's move to the next one. So the next one, chat's going to pick the category. They can do 1 through 5, or they can have it by name. It doesn't matter. And then Dara, you are going to pick the number range in which I give you. Number 3 from Baron, which is education and goals.
Shit. Okay. So I have to pick
a number, which is 1 through 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm going to go with number 5.
Number 5. Mm-hmm. What is a talent that you have? I'll answer right now. I have none. So it's all you. I don't have any talents.
A talent that I have?
Mm-hmm. How
I'm
awkward
a talentless hack.
How awkward is this question, though? Like, on a genuine level. Like, this is like the cringiest question that they have in this. And it's just like, what talent do you have? Tell me of a talent, please.
The worst part is like, I'm literally sitting here going,
yeah, that's what I'm kind of doing right now, to be honest with you.
I'm genuinely, oh my God, this is actually really sad. What does this say about me?
Well, keep in
That I
mind,
can't think of a talent that I have.
you can lie to us as well.
Oh my God, that's an option?
I mean, yes, you can lie once, and I have my ways of finding out.
Freaking, okay, well.
Misty says tech issues is your talent.
Shush. I mean, I don't really do it anymore, but I would say that I was relatively talented when I was into the hobby of cosplaying.
Ooh.
And specifically, if we want to get specific, I really enjoyed making armored cosplays out of EVA foam.
I don't have that talent. I'm so jealous of that.
Yeah, I guess that's my one talent that I don't even put to use anymore.
and keeping Eevee around, right? Like, that's a talent.
Is that a talent?
That's a talent. Keeping a living creature around and alive is a talent.
Let's not talk about my plants though, because that's a whole other.
That's different. That's not a dog. You can't pet a plant. I mean, I guess you could pet a plant, but you don't get that same satisfaction.
Or keeping friends. That's, you know, all I can think about are things I can't do.
I mean, maybe that's a talent. All you can think of are things you can't do. I'm great at thinking of things I can't do. There you go.
There you go. It's also like a superpower, but like one of the worst that you could have.
Well, if you could use it and harness it in a different way, but you can't do that because you know that. No. So there you go. Yeah. Something that I did and everyone knows about it is, oh no, you play video games. There you go.
Is that a talent? What if I'm bad at the games?
It doesn't matter. If I feel like if you could move a character in a 3-dimensional space at all, that's like everyone, not everyone, 98% of the people that are, let's say 50 and over, are just like mesmerized right now. Mesmerized. Let's make that generalized statement right there. It doesn't matter if you're good at the game. You can move and not run into a wall every step of the way. Then I think you're solid. Yeah.
My friend John just messaged me. I don't know why he's not talking in chat.
John.
Guitar.
Stealing the show. Like, oh, you play guitar. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't know about talent though, because I picked it up during the pandemic, like in the midst of the pandemic, and I don't know, like I'm not that great at it, but I do pick up on, like, when I used to play the piano and stuff, I can, like, when I listen to something, I can kind of, like, play it back pretty easily. So I guess that's a talent?
That is.
Question mark?
That is. I can play, now 3 chords, but not in any particular order and not quickly. But I can do that.
Hey, that's a start.
That's something. I think that's how most punk bands get started. Play this. Doesn't matter how fast or how correctly. Just play this. Yeah, so that's really good though. Yeah, I forgot. I now that was mentioned, I remember. I think you posted some videos or something. I feel like I remember seeing.
Yeah, and then like I didn't take care of my guitar very well. Yeah. I didn't know that I had to like humidify it, so it kind of broke on me. But they replaced it for free, which was actually really cool. So I've got it back, and I'm gonna try to get back into it as soon as possible.
I forgot that you had to take care of your guitar too. So it's just sitting in a case right now. I haven't opened it in years. I've moved since I last opened it. I'm afraid to now. I'm staring at it and it's just like, kill me.
At least it's in a case, I guess.
It's a soft case. It's not a great case. Oh my God.
It's gonna be like, you're gonna pick it up and it's just gonna like disintegrate.
It's gonna be like the Thanos snap victims. I'm just gonna open it. It's gonna like disappear immediately before I touch it. It's gone. Or I open it and there's just nothing in there. It's like, oh.
It's like, Mr. Greg.
Oops.
What's happening?
Oh, terrible. Okay. All right.
Anyway, spoilers. Jeez.
The next one. It's fine. Everyone had to have seen it. If you haven't by now, shame on you.
Get off the internet.
We're three movies past it now.
Yeah.
The whole of 2020. My brother, my middle brother, who was like, I'm never watching these Marvel movies ever. He's like watching them now because he's a teacher. So in the beginning of the pandemic, he was just home all the time. They didn't really know quite what to do. And then he had a daughter as well, a couple months after I did. So he had parental leave, which is very generous in Massachusetts. I think it's like 3 or 4 months or something like that, just like paid from the state. It's wonderful. So he was just like, what do I do? And I was like, watch the Marvel movies. So he tried his best. He's made it past Civil War at this point. So he's doing solid, but he was like, I'll never do this. So if my brother can make it through that many movies with a child, with a baby, you had no excuse over the pandemic. Anyways,
facts.
It's my turn.
But is he enjoying them?
Mostly, yes. But the ones that I enjoy most, he does not enjoy, which is just about par for the course with me and him, to be honest. Yeah. I was like, I love Guardians of the Galaxy. He goes, it was boring. I didn't like any of the characters. I was like, you wouldn't, nerd, with your family and your proper jobs and all of that. Get out of here. And being a role model for the youth. Of course you don't like Star-Lord. I don't remember who his favorite was. But anyways, we have a hidden category in this one that only I get to choose from. So I am going to say what the category is, and then Dara has to pick a number range, and chat has to pick a number range. So we're going to pick 2 from this, and then we're going to move on. The category is called personal, and the number range is 1 through 16.
Oh boy.
Yes. It's not as scary as it sounds.
Okay, so I pick a number.
You pick a number, and chat's going to pick a number as well. We'll answer your question first, and then chat's question.
I'm going to pick number 3.
Number 3. What is your astrological sign? And social security number and date. Just kidding. Astrological sign.
My astronomical sign.
Astronomical sign.
My astrological sign. I'm a Libra, and I mean like textbook Libra.
I have no idea what that means. I know I'm an Aquarius, and that's the extent of it.
I'm like forgetful. I think that's a thing. I'm very indecisive. I think that's a big trait for Libras. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's me.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I know I'm an Aquarius because I feel like at some point I was really into a girl in high school that was into this, and I had just like learned that, and then I didn't learn anything more because it didn't just work out. So I'm gonna fill my brain with this knowledge. I'm reading more comic books that are just gonna get rebooted in 5 years.
So Aquarius of you, you don't even understand.
Oh man. Okay. Chat shows number 5, Misery did. We're going to move on from my Aquarius nature here. And, this is a good one. How do you feel about pickles?
Oh, that's actually so good because I am so on the fence about pickles.
Really? I've not.
Yeah.
It's usually gross or delicious is what I feel.
I know. It's so weird. So, like dill pickles from a jar, I love just stabbing a pickle with a fork and just going to town on the jar pickle. Yes. However, pickles on like, let's just say my classic McDonald's cheeseburger.
Okay.
I pick that shit off. I do not want. Yeah, I feel like the flavor overwhelms everything else. I know that it's supposed to be so complimentary, but like for my own palate, it's too much. Okay. I also heard.
Okay.
This is so random and stupid. Well, not random, but in like some lab experiments.
In some lab experiments? Are you reading scientific journals for lab experiments of pickles?
I just like heard this the other day, honestly. Right. That like mice that were eating, they were fed the McDonald's, specifically the McDonald's pickles. They were like getting cancer.
Wow.
From something that they put in these pickles, apparently.
That's disturbing. I'm
But
glad
listen,
I don't eat at
internet.
McDonald's anymore.
Do your research. No, I honestly think it's a thing. I vaguely remember hearing this, but
Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
somebody can look it up and find the article.
That's really funny.
But now that scares me even more, because sometimes I just be like, I'll eat the pickle on the burger, like I'll deal with it, and now I'm like, hell no, I'm taking that shit off.
Yeah, I guess now that I know that, I'm gonna ask for no pickles from now on, just in case. Better safe than sorry.
Right?
I like pickles on a hamburger. I only like kosher dill pickles though. Like that's it. Like I don't like the bread and butter ones. Like I don't want them sweet or spicy. I just want like, I want them like how I know they're gonna taste, which is that kosher dill or like hamburger dill, just anything really dill. And I think it's because for me, I look at a pickle, it has a very specific taste when I think about it, and anything that deviates from that is just like no thanks.
It's weird. The sweet ones are so weird.
Yeah, they're not even like, it's like a weird sweet. It's not a good sweet. It's just like I don't know.
I don't vibe with those.
Yeah, me neither. There used to be where I used to work in a mall, and there was a Target attached to that mall, and they had these little packs, little snack packs of sliced pickles that I would buy, and they were so good. So good. It was like $1 and some change each. And on my lunch break, I'd walk down there, I'd get like a microwavable meal, and I'd get those, and then I would just like be happy. And I knew they were popular because they were sometimes sold out. Actually, more often than not, they were sold out. So that was like, if you got it, it was like a treat. It was an absolute treat. And then the spicy ones were just there by the plentiful because they sucked. No one wanted that. They're terrible. I had them once, and they weren't like a good spicy. It was like a vinegar spicy, like overly so. Like not like a good buffalo sauce. It was just like vinegar is like the acid from an alien from the movie Aliens, and just like that's what I felt like. It was just burning a hole through my mouth. It was not great. Okay, let's move on that wonderful note to this or that. We have 8 categories for this or that. Dara, number 1 through 8.
7.
7.
Yeah.
Here we go. 7 is kids. Would you, so this or that, right? Have a hook for a hand, like Captain Hook, or have Dumbo's giant ears? Keep in mind, yeah, I'm going to say yes. You get all of the abilities of either character if they have any. So like Captain Hook would probably be like a good swordsman, right? He would have commanding abilities because he's a pirate captain after all. He could hear that crocodile coming from miles away. And that Dumbo can fly and be friends with rodents.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, yeah. No, 100% Dumbo's ears.
Yeah.
Like, who doesn't want to fly? Like, that's such a thing for people, and they're like, what's one thing you wish you could do? And it's like, I want to fly across the world. Yeah, 100% flying. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
And, like, think about all the, like, piercings that you can fit on those ears. Like, you could really accessorize. With a hook, can you really accessorize that much?
Sure, you can get different hooks.
These are the important questions.
You can get different hooks.
Have
you not seen the movie Hook?
I actually haven't.
What?
Is it a cartoon?
No. The movie Hook is a live action movie starring Dustin Hoffman, Robin Williams, and Dante Bosco of Avatar: The Last Airbender fame, and many more people. Oh, and Julia Roberts as well. And it is a tale of Peter Pan. So what happened was Peter left that, I can't remember what it's called right now. My brain is mush, absolute mush. Neverland. My brain got there, and grew up and had a family and forgot all about Neverland. Robin Williams is Peter Pan. So he goes, his kids get kidnapped like years later, like they're probably 10 to 15 years old. They get kidnapped and are brought to Neverland. So Robin Williams has to go back and save his kids. And everyone's just like, you're so old. Like the whole movie is it's 90 to 100 minutes of why are you so old? Yeah. So it's a very good movie. That's the basic premise of it. Julia Roberts plays Tinkerbell.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So yeah, that's all I remember. I haven't seen it in a very long time.
My watch list for sure.
I do recommend.
Okay, I'm still going with Dumbo Ears.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Captain Hook because I think it's just cool. I'd love to fly, but I think it's just cooler to be a pirate captain. To be honest with you.
Fair enough.
And have like a whole crew and have your own. Wait, and Dame Maggie Smith played Wendy? I forgot about that. Oh man, it's a whole thing. The movie's a trip. I think it's PG-13 as well, so it's not like super kiddie movie. It's just solid good time. Okay, moving on. Chat 1 through 8. You get to pick the category now. I also recently learned that Dante Bosco did a voice in the Goofy movie. I don't know if you saw that one. I learned this like 2 days ago on TikTok.
Yeah, dude, the Goofy movie was like a staple in my house.
Right. So
what was the song?
There's 2 of them actually. There was Stand Up, and then there was Eye to Eye was the big one that everyone remembers.
That's probably what I'm thinking of.
Eye to Eye was the one where they go to the stadium and then they do the perfect cast. And Goofy like slays it with the crowd because he's such a charismatic dog, that Goofy. And then Standout was the one that Max performs to Roxanne to like ask her. Like imagine like doing this whole number just to ask out someone and then not and then just not being able to at that moment. Terrible, heartbreaking.
Do you know what quote I actually say to this day that I think it's from the Goofy movie?
Yeah. What is it?
It's the Leaning Tower of Cheese.
That is. That's Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore, classic.
Iconic. Yeah.
Have you seen the sequel movie?
I don't think so.
It's called.
Maybe.
It was a direct to VHS. So that tells you the quality of this. Yeah. It was called An Extremely Goofy Movie, and Max goes to college, and Goofy kind of follows suit. I bring it up because there's one scene that will stick with me forever, and it's Pauly Shore's character looking under, or like they have the white gloves, right? So he's like pulling it up, and he's looking through it, and he's just like, "You guys ever wonder why we're always wearing these white gloves?" And it just like killed me. I was on the floor laughing hysterically that
it's actually so good.
Pauly Shore's character was having a stoner moment in a made for TV VHS direct release Disney movie. So he was going to have an existential crisis at any moment there. It was so good. Anyways,
Amazing.
It looks like Dylan chose the same category. So here we go. Soft plush toys or Legos?
Soft plush toys.
Yeah.
Because if you step on a soft plush toy.
Ooh. Ooh, that's a good call.
Yeah.
Call.
It's not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt you. I never played with Lego, and I actually kind of like, my answer is like a little bit Lego too, if that can be a thing, because like I have always said I really want to buy a set and like try to put something together, but I just haven't. So there you go.
I'm gonna go with Lego because anything that has a little bit of pain associated with it might be good, and it's just better. It's just like the sour with the sweet, the Sour Patch Kids. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
I have 2 or 3 sets that I have not opened. They've just been sitting there for years. I bought them on sale. They're just like, one of them is the Grandmaster's ship from Thor Ragnarok. I just have it there. It's not built yet. That might maybe a stream thing. I don't know. I have to figure it out. But I also have the bucket of Legos from when I was a child just sitting in my room right now, and it's just staring at me. Right now I use it as a footrest when I'm playing on PlayStation, but one day I'll open it. I'll have the time and courage to open it up and dive through the thousands of dollars of Lego that my parents invested in, that I would play with, build, and probably play. It felt like months, but it was probably like a week. Then I just like dismembered it and just like Frankenstein's something else together.
Amazing. There was
good.
One Lego that like I really wanted, but it was so expensive. Oh my God, what is it called? The Tower of Orthanc from Lord of the Rings. But I think it was like $700 or something insane.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Like, still to this day, it would be like, do I need that? That's not cheap. It's crazy. Like, people that have the, like, all the Legos, I'm like, how much money did you put into that?
Yeah. I really want that Millennium Falcon one. That one that's like $800 to $900, but I'm not spending $800 to $900 on Legos. I'm sorry. Not in one swoop.
The Death Star 2 is so cool.
I know.
We can dream.
That was one of those ones that I saw and I was like, I don't know if I want that. And then I saw it on Spider-Man Homecoming and I was like, I need that immediately in my life. And then I saw the price again and I was like,
JK.
Yeah, it's nice to watch it in movies and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to would you rather questions, which is very similar to this or that. It's just a different generator, so it's a whole different pool to choose from. Sometimes we break it. Like I've already broken it. It's already broken. I generated 5 questions. Number 3 was, would you rather win $100? And I'm going to answer yes, I would rather win $100. Thank you for asking, generator. I appreciate it.
I would agree with that. Yeah. I'm going to choose that answer as well.
We can agree on some things after all. All right, chat, 1 through 5, go. We got a new one. None of them look broken. There we go. Oh, by the way, I kind of went on my little ADHD tangent there. Dante Bosco did the voice of the character, one of the kids in the crowd during the Stand Up musical number, who was like, oh geez, what was her friend's name? I can't remember right now. Stacy. He's like, yo, Stacy, talk to me. That guy was Dante Bosco, who's the voice of Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender, and also played Rufio in Hook. Okay.
He was. Sorry.
No, go.
He was at the Comic Expo here in Calgary, like just 2 weeks ago.
He was in the one in Boston too. Yeah, they did one. Cool. I don't remember. Rob would know when it was because he was like, "You're gonna go," and I was like, "No, I'm not gonna go. I have a baby, just in case. I can't do it."
I guess I gotta stay. Take care of a child.
Of a small human child. But it would have been fun because it was him and Cora. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, number 2, sorry, from Zach. Would you rather? This one's funny. Would you rather not have knees or not have elbows?
Okay. If I don't have knees, can I not walk?
I would imagine. Have you seen Toy Story?
Yes.
I would imagine it's like how Barbie walks in the Toy Story movies. That's your option there.
And so then same thing with presumably with no elbows. It's like you still have like your fingers and all that kind of stuff, and you can move your arms. It's just like they don't bend.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. There's no joint in your where your elbows would be or your knees.
So silly.
You just can't bend them, but I would imagine like your toes and ankles still work and your fingers and your wrist.
I'm sorry, I can't. It's the silliest question. I'm gonna go with no elbows.
No elbows. Okay, why?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Like I'm trying to think of it in my head. Like, okay, well, what would be better? But like, I feel like your body, like your legs, are kind of what carries your whole body, and I just feel like with that. I don't even know if this makes sense, but like just without having knees, I feel like you're gonna have like more problems. But like, I don't need my hands to walk, my arms to walk or anything. I can still like right now. I wish that you guys could see me, but I'm just trying not to bend my elbows, and I'm doing stuff. I'm picking stuff up. I'm looking at my phone.
You can do it pretty easy.
I can do it. Yeah, like play games. I can still play games. Okay, so I don't know. I feel like it'd just be harder to not have.
You would probably not be able to wave at anyone in public.
True, just but also saying. I don't like people all that much in public.
That's fair. That's fair. Like, why would you?
Like,
yeah.
It would be such a good like somebody be like, you snubbed me yesterday when I saw you at the mall, and I'd be like, oh man, I have this condition. I can't.
Called sans elbowitis. I don't have any elbows. I can't.
I'm sorry. I really wanted to wave at you, but I couldn't. How good is that?
That's actually really good. That might sway me.
Oh my god, I have.
Actually, you know what? No, I still think. How bad is this? I could still make that. I'm trying to like, I'm basing this decision solely on if I can comfortably play video games or not. I think, oh man, I don't know. Because I feel like when I'm holding a controller, my joints are bent.
Right. Yeah, totally.
But then the video games are upstairs, and that'll be really hard to walk upstairs without knees. Oh, man.
Well, obviously, you get an escalator in your house.
Yeah, but that's just more money. And
yeah, true.
We're trying to save up for the Death Star. Oh.
Somebody in chat actually made me want to change my...
Oh, what is it?
Maybe... Wait, where did it go? I missed it. Good luck eating. Holy shit, how would you eat if you couldn't bend your elbows?
Oh, man. Straws. Everything is... Okay, I'm going with that. I'm going with, I'd rather have bendable elbows. That's it. That's the...
Yeah, me too. Can I change mine? Can I officially...
Oh, I guess you don't need hands, though. You can just like a horse. HG said you could just just go face the bowl.
A trough?
Face
like
to
a
food.
Pig? Oh my god!
But again, you have a condition called sans elbowitis.
Yeah, true.
So if they're judging, that sounds like a them problem.
Yeah, true.
I do think that might be the deciding factor to me, though. I feel like I enjoy finger foods too much. So
food is like
one
of the only things in my life that is just pure enjoyment. So
yeah, fair.
I'm gonna go with no knees.
All right, I'm with you. We're the no knee squad. No needs for no knees. That's what we say. It's our slogan right there. Dara, 1 through 5.
1.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Would you rather? Oh, this is a classic one. Would you rather look young but feel old, or look old but feel young?
I'm already living
one of them.
The first.
One.
I feel like I'm 82.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would rather look old but feel young, because let me tell you how painful my life has been the last 15 years. I definitely would rather just look old as fuck and just feel so youthful, for sure.
See, I'd rather look young but feel old, because I feel like that's kind of what I live now, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with being tired all the time. It's fine. It feels good.
Just used to it now. It's just numb.
It feels. Yeah, it's just living. But I don't know. Although, if you look old and feel young, you're just Master Roshi from Dragon Ball at that point. You pull these maneuvers. Everyone's like, whoa. How'd you do that without popping a hip out of place? And you're like, I know. My secret is I'm actually 21. My secret. Oh, have you ever seen Invader Zim?
No.
Oh, I love it. It's my favorite Nicktoon of all time.
I should watch
ever.
that. Yeah.
It's wacky.
I've heard good things.
Absolutely wacky. But there's a character in there called Old Kid. And he's just this kid who looks and sounds old. And that's it.
I love it.
It's amazing.
That's
it's amazing. Awesome. They're just like, and the kids are so accepting of him, which is the best part. It's like,
that's cute.
The first episode, Zim shows up and he's green skinned, and one kid's like, "You're an alien." He's like, "No, I'm not. It's a skin condition." And they're like, "Yeah, it's a skin condition. What do you got a problem with, old kid?" He's like, "How you doing?" It's just the stupidest thing. It's so, you need to watch it. It's amazing. But
I have to watch it.
Yes. But that's what made me think of that. Okay, let's move on. Chat thought I was going to ask them another question, but no, we got things to do here. We have very little time left, and we have the Phone-a-Friend forum to consult right now. If anyone has any last minute questions for the forum, if you go into the Discord, you can pop them in right now. The first one comes from our friend Keeper of the Art, aka Keeps. And Keeps writes, "What is your dream cosplay?" And there's a little side note in here. Does not have to be limited by your skills or money. So like if you wanted a crazy customized blinking lights or something that you don't currently know how to, it's not a problem. Like if you could do one cosplay, like it's your dream one, what is it?
This is gonna be like, oh man, so out of like left field. But if it was like fully functional, like somehow you could just do it, This is so random, but like Bumblebee from Transformers.
Oh my God. I've seen in real life an actual killer, pun intended, Bumblebee. Rob is cringing. I can feel it. Cosplay. It was at PAX East. It must have been 4 years ago now, maybe 5. And they actually asked him to leave.
What?
Because they had a rule that you can't be on stilts, and he was tall. He was so tall. He was sitting on. How tall was he? Well, I'll tell you. He was sitting on a trash can, like on top of it, and he was just looked like he was normally sitting.
Whoa.
It was really. He must have been 10 feet tall, maybe
That's so
12.
cool.
Like, it was wild. It was so cool, but he left and he looked so disappointed, and I was like, oh man, yeah,
that's not cool. Yeah, I would totally want to do that. And then if like somehow I could become a moving vehicle, like I could literally like just get down on my knees and like huddle a little bit, and then suddenly I could I'm a car. Like I'm literally a Camaro. Like how dope would that be?
Yes, I've seen those.
Around PAX.
People have like done, not like an actual car, but people have done ones where they like are a cosplayed car and they transform into a transformer. Those are so cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Take it to that next level.
Right.
Yeah, I don't cosplay. So I don't have a dream cosplay.
But like, if you could cosplay.
Okay, if I could, I would want to be. This is going to be random, and I think only a couple people are going to know what I'm talking about when I say I think it would be the Rocketeer. I think it would be my dream cosplay. I've always loved the helmet. If we want to make it a little bolder, let's say, if I can get a working jetpack out of that. By the way, if you haven't seen the Rocketeer, you are doing yourself a disservice.
I haven't.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's just really good. It might be nostalgia because it's pretty old. It's like from the 90s. It's a Disney movie. It takes place in, I think it's in or after World War II. It's basically Nazis invented jetpack. No, someone invents a jetpack. Nazis are trying to get it. The government's trying to get it. And it falls in the hands of test pilot Cliff Secord, who uses it to save the day. But it's got Billy Campbell, Timothy Dalton. It's got, I can't remember his name right now. Alan Arkin, Jennifer Connelly. It's a really good cast. It's a solid movie. And actually for the 90s, it holds up pretty well. Like some of the special effects. I was surprised. Not recently. This was years ago. A couple years ago, I did Random Movie Club with the Rob Logan, and we talked about it and how wonderful it was. So I think it's on Disney Plus. So
let me add it to that list. So we've got
this is the episode. Usually I name these featuring and my friend's name. So DaraDef. This one, it might just be called featuring the never ending recommendations list.
Yeah.
Is what this episode will be called. You won't be bored anymore. Bright side.
Hook, Rocketeer. I'm just gonna put we didn't even talk about it, but this just reminded me. I haven't seen Back to the Future, so I'm just gonna throw that on.
Yes, 1, 2, and 3. 2 actually.
There's more than one.
There's 3 of them. You could probably just watch 1 and 2 and then stop there. 3 is not my favorite, but you know, that's always there. Fun fact about number 2: if you've ever seen an Apple keyboard, the Alt or Option button has like a very specific icon on it. It's from Back to the Future too.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say why because it's spoilers, but that's why. When I heard that, it blew my mind. Anyways, cool. Zach's question is actually next, and it's: what is your favorite ice cream brand and flavor?
Well, Zach, I did just go last night to 7-Eleven at 1 a.m.
Wow.
After watching Squid Game and having a mental breakdown, I went and got myself some Haagen-Dazs. What's it called? Hold on.
Yeah.
2 seconds.
Yeah. It's fine. We're not live. Just take your time. What? I was too busy playing a laugh track. Chocolate hazel.
Haagen-Dazs chocolate. I had to go look at chocolate nut. Chocolate nut? Freaking chocolate hazelnut.
All right.
Haagen-Dazs. That shit is good as heck. And then if not that, Ben and Jerry's half baked.
Oh, that one's so good. That's my go-to for Ben & Jerry's. I've recently come to the conclusion that my favorite ice cream flavor, and by recently I mean like not even a month ago, my favorite ice cream flavor ever is cookies and cream.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. I think it's just like the perfect mix of just like not too sweet, but just sweet enough. And it's got like a nice solid vanilla ice cream usually because they're making up for the fact that it's only one extra ingredient in there. So they have to make sure everything's on point. But from now on, so from this summer on, if I go to a new ice cream place, I'm going to get cookies and cream, and that's going to tell me how good that ice cream place is.
Right.
So that's not.
Does cookies and cream usually have cookie dough, or is that a whole other thing?
No, that's chocolate chip cookie dough. Yeah, it's cookie dough.
Oh, okay.
Cookies and cream is like Oreos, crushed up Oreos. Yeah, I do like a good cookie dough ice cream. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
But
so
yeah.
Dairy Queen. My like go-to there is an Oreo cookie dough blizzard. So I get them to put cookie dough, and it is amazing. So there you go. That's literally like cookies and cream.
I don't live too far from a Dairy Queen. I might have to investigate this. I usually, if I'm going to an ice cream place, I usually get something like Reese's peanut butter related. I love peanut butter and chocolate.
You can't go wrong there.
It's always a delight. Absolutely. Okay. This last one comes from Misty. I hope I'm saying that right. It's not Miss Ty.
It's Misty.
Hey, 50-50 shot never lets me down. Unlike my words. Anyways, if you were a supervillain, what would your evil superpower be?
The evil superpower? If I was a villain? Frick. Oh, Misty, why? This is
Why, Misty?
Misty.
Also, I did see, Misty, that they're making a sequel to The Rocketeer. There's also a children's cartoon that's in the Rocketeer universe. I have not watched it. It does not look great. And it's not like a good children's cartoon like Avatar: The Last Airbender, for example. It looks like it's literally made for like Nick Jr. level, like Blue's Clues level. And I was so sad.
That's actually devastating.
Yeah. Also, hey, Casual Relic, I saw you coming in. What's going on? Hello? I'm just stalling for you at this point.
I know. Thank you. Please keep doing that. I'm literally trying to think. Keep stalling.
I cannot wait for the Rocketeer sequel. This is actually like people can see it on chat behind me right here. That is a laser disc that I have framed of the Rocketeer. That was one of the first laser discs that my father bought us. He went out, was like, I'm gonna get this thing. It's called the laser disc. It's great. It's amazing. It's the best quality. But you have to flip the disc over at certain parts of the movie because it's like a side A, side B. So the precursor to the DVD right there. I
figured it out.
Yes, what is it?
I think.
Because I was out of things to talk about. I would have talked about the next poster, which is from Spider-Verse that my good friend Bebo, aka Boulevard Gaming in the chat, gave to me and I framed. Now I'm officially out of things to talk about. Go.
Okay. I think what I would do is I would point at whomever, my target, my enemy, and they would have to
oh, jeez.
They'd have to scream out their most embarrassing moment. So, like, if they were mean to me or if they have wronged me, then at any point in time, I could just point at them and they'd have to be like, I picked my wedgies in high school. Or, like, I picked my nose and eat it. Like, you know, they'd have to, like, scream out. Just so that they could have like pure embarrassment. So don't fuck with me.
Don't fuck with Dara. Otherwise, your deepest, darkest secrets will be screamed to everyone on the street.
Yeah, you punks.
I am honestly surprised right now at chat's restraint in the Phone-a-Friend forum because I thought of a question that would be hilarious to put in there. I'll give everyone a minute as I answer. Serge said in the chat, my super evil power would be to DMCA strike at will.
Wow. That is evil. I like that.
That is.
That's good.
Mine is to sucker in friends and friend adjacent friends into talking to me on Friday nights and answering stupid questions and making them have mild panic attacks on Fridays. That would be my evil superpower.
This just in, Booster Greg confirmed a villain.
People think I'm the hero, but sometimes you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
A villain.
Casual Relic asks, what if you point at them and they just start uncontrollably dancing? Interesting. No one's going to say the thing in chat or in the Phone a Friend forum. Not even in chat. Wow. These are some good beans that we have over here. I will just say it. I'll say it as if I put it in there. What's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done, Dara?
Bruh. Come on. The most embarrassing thing I've ever done? I have a goldfish memory. So this is actually one of the good things about my memory.
Yeah.
Is that I genuinely don't remember a lot of embarrassing things.
All right.
You know?
That's fair.
But we can move on, and I promise you I will think of something, like it'll come to me. Because I genuinely don't know. I don't have a lot of shame. Okay, wait, I know, I have one.
That escalated quickly.
So, like Misty will totally know. Zach will totally know because I get fucking made fun of it all the time. One time when I was streaming, I was talking about my camera for whatever reason, and I wanted to show chat my camera. So I picked up my camera and was like, see, look. And like I tried to show them the webcam.
I remember that. I was in chat for that one.
Yeah.
I think, or maybe did you post it as a clip or something? I've definitely seen that.
SK has like mentioned it, I think, like on Twitter and stuff.
Oh,
and like
that
it
jerk.
circulated around. Yeah. Yeah, we clipped it, but I had to delete, like when I was like worried about freaking DMCA, I deleted like all of my clips, so I don't think it exists anymore, unfortunately. That's pretty embarrassing. It's funny now and it just like doesn't bother me, but yeah, at the time I was like, oh my god, this is embarrassing as hell.
Yeah. One of the more, I'm going to say one of the more recent ones, there's plenty of things that I do that are plenty embarrassing. I think one of the more recent ones is, which one do I want to go with? I don't want to do another baby one. There's so many. I'm the opposite. I have too many to choose. My memory goes on forever and I dwell on them indefinitely.
I like black them out.
It's pretty great. That's a great defense mechanism. I wish I could do that. I wish I can do that. Do you ever so this is more generalized. It's not a specific moment, but this is like the most embarrassing thing for me in the world. You ever just have those moments where your brain's like, don't say that thing, don't say that thing, don't say that goddamn thing, don't say that goddamn thing. And that's all you say is that thing. Yeah. But then you don't like try to retract it or anything. You just double down on it as if it's the right thing to say.
I feel like we've all been there at some point.
It's like the worst.
Yeah.
So one of the Phone a Friend Fridays that we're on, I won't say what because I don't want people going through one specific VOD. You have to go through all of them. Give me all the views. Anyways, I was like, I knew this fact about a person and I was like, don't bring this up as a thing to like talk about because I know they don't. It was with Doctor Who. I was like, I know they don't watch Doctor Who. Don't bring up Doctor Who as something to talk about between the two of you. And I was like, you ever seen Doctor Who? And my brain was like, God damn it, you idiot. You know this. Because you watch their stream all the time and they say all the time, I don't like this show. And I was like, God, I look like such an idiot right now. It's like those kind of things just get under my skin and just eat me up. Anyways, HE, this is the final one. What's the best talk show adjacent programming you've been a guest on? There's a right answer to this, Tara. Keep in mind.
Is there? There's
a right answer to this. This is the only time there's a right or wrong answer to this.
Oh, shit. I think that it's Phone-a-Friend Friday, I guess.
She got it right. Besides Phone-a-Friend Friday.
I will send you the bill for that.
My accounts are eagerly awaiting for the bill. But what about besides Phone-a-Friend Friday? Do you think? Or you know what? Let's say like, what's the? You've been on podcasts before. I feel like I've heard you on another podcast.
No.
Really? I feel like you have.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
I've done one. Like, so
What?
I did Game of Thrones. I did the Small Council.
I didn't know this.
Yeah, I hosted that. It wasn't like a podcast. It was just on Twitch.
Okay. All right.
But that was like my first like endeavor into all of it.
Oh, I
That
vaguely
kinda, like,
remember this now.
world.
Yeah.
I actually loved it so much. It was so fun. I would love to do more stuff like that. And that is why the other one that I've been on is with the Rob Logan.
I was gonna say that one I know about for sure. That one was a lot of fun.
Talking about WandaVision and stuff, and that was actually epic.
Oh my god, I completely forgot about our custom game for you.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna squeeze it in. Don't worry. We'll squeeze it in. We'll squeeze it in. I'll knock the list into like half. It'll be fine.
There you go.
Can't believe I made such a big deal of it. I almost forgot it.
I was actually like, I didn't want to question your
I was
formatting.
Like, the problem is I didn't open up the document, so it's out of sight, out of mind, for sure.
I didn't want to question your formatting. I didn't want to say anything.
Can you imagine if I just
coming.
didn't remember? I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning in a cold sweat and be like, God damn it, I promised this in the beginning and I didn't even do it. Okay. All right. Yeah, but that one was really good with WandaVision. I
so
thoroughly
great.
enjoyed that one. That was, for me, I know a talk show or a podcast is good when I want to like be on it immediately because I want to like talk. Yeah. I want to like let my opinions be known, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm like, I would love more WandaVision-esque shows in the MCU so that you can pick it apart and, you know, like guess at what's coming next and like theory craft and everything, because that was like so enjoyable and I'd love to do something like that again for sure.
Rob, if you're still watching, he left. He likes to say, I'm here, I support Greg, and then he just ditches it. Sorry, he goes, I'm here, I support Greg, I'm the Rob Logan, and then he's just gone. Okay, this is the bonus round, lightning edition. Is it Mephisto? So I'm going to give you a scenario, and you tell me, and this is in the Marvel Comics universe. Some of them you might have heard of, some of them you might not have. Some of them you might be surprised to learn that it was Mephisto. Some you might think was Mephisto and was not. We'll start off with an easy one.
Don't say that, because then you expect me to know.
I feel like this is just like to dip your toes in the pool here. As a boy, Matt Murdock was blinded and got the superhuman ability of echolocation and other superhuman senses. His name is Daredevil, after all, keep that in mind. Was Mephisto responsible for this accident?
Shit.
I got tricky on that one.
Yeah, and you know what? I feel like you might be baiting me. You're like, his name is Daredevil, but I'm gonna say no, it wasn't.
You got it right.
Oh, fuck yeah. Whew.
See? That one I got a little tricky on you, but you got there.
I'm trying to remember. Can you tell me how he got his
Yes,
how that
so
happened?
he was, it was a chemical truck spilled the chemicals all over his face, and he got the Daredevil powers. There's actually a fun fan theory that it's the same truck or the same chemicals and the same accident that made the Ninja Turtles, which they're different universes, so it's not, but it's a fun little fan theory because they both take place in New York City. So the fan theory is that the turtles were underneath the sewer that it all kind of drained into and they were born.
That's kinda cool,
Number
actually.
2, this one I think might be a little tricky. Victor Von Doom built a machine to enter the afterlife to find his mother. He was violently ejected from hell, and the device was blown up, disfiguring Doom and set him on his course to become the supervillain known as Dr. Doom. Was Mephisto responsible for the origin of Dr. Doom?
No.
The answer will surprise you, as it is yes. Mephisto was the one. Dr. Doom entered the realm of Mephisto. Mephisto was pissed off, ejected him, and blew up the device.
See, and then that one I thought I was getting debated because it sounded so...
Yeah, I thought so. I got all these from our former friend TV's Casey, who is just knows way more about Marvel Comics than I do. So I consulted him, and he brought me this, and I was like, that can't be right, but it was. It was.
Shit. Okay.
It's like the OG, like original Doctor Doom origin.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, this one I feel like maybe you'll get. Spider-Man's identity became public knowledge, and Spider-Man made a deal to bring back his Aunt May to life, which was a result of his unmasking. However, it comes at a price, which was his marriage and the potential future love. Was this deal made with Mephisto?
Yep. 100%. Definitely.
Yep. There's another one that is very similar. That was with Doctor Strange, which is I think is what the new Spider-Man's kind of referring to a little bit more. But this particular one, yes. Brand New Day. Spider-Man, Mephisto.
Yeah. Is that what the like series was called?
Yeah, it was called Brand New Day.
Brand New Day. Yeah.
Okay, this one. Johnny Blaze bargained to save the life of his mentor from cancer, but his mentor was inevitably killed in a motorcycle accident anyways. When this individual came to collect, they ended up grafting Zarathos into Blaze's soul and became the entity known as the Ghost Rider. Was this entity Mephisto that grafted Zarathos to Johnny Blaze's soul?
Yes.
Yes, you're right.
It was.
Yes. See, these aren't so bad.
That was not too bad. Whew.
Okay, here's one.
One wrong. Okay.
Here's one.
Okay.
Asgard seems destined to be destroyed by magical means. But who is ultimately responsible for the end of Asgard? Is it Mephisto?
No.
You know who it is?
No.
It's themselves. It's always by their own hand. The Asgardians always cause the end of Asgard through Ragnarok. Good.
Right.
Okay. Here's one. Maybe you get it. Maybe you know. I am very, very impressed that you've gotten all of these right. By the way, I've been trying to throw in some little curveballs, and you're just like, no, I got
the Doctor Doom one wrong.
Yeah,
that's it.
That one was tricky though, because I didn't even know that was the original one too. And I read more comics than I will ever care to admit, but not enough, not more than TV's Casey. That's always my excuse. Could be worse. Anyways, we all know that Mystique is Nightcrawler's dad. And if you didn't know, Dara, now you know. But it's Nightcrawler's mom. Sorry, Casey mistyped that one. Thanks, Casey. Mystique is Nightcrawler's mom. But he does have a devilish look to him. Is it because Mephisto is Nightcrawler's dad?
Wow. So like, I feel like no, but like, I don't think so.
Okay.
Wait.
Final answer?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with no.
No? Okay. You are right. His father's name is actually Azazel and is a demon, but is not Mephisto.
Okay, I actually like vaguely remember that, but I was like, fuck, I don't know. I know there's something to do with Nightcrawler and Mephisto, like he teleports to that realm for something or whatever, but I could not I don't think it's his dad. That's weird as hell.
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually HG is kind of, this made me think HG. She's his dad too now. I guess Mystique could also be a dad with the shape-shifting abilities, just saying.
Oh,
Just saying. But no, mom. Mystique is Nightcrawler's mom. Okay, last one.
Okay.
This is in the comics, but it has the same name. Keep this in mind. The snap, which was, as we all know from the comic or from the movies, was done by Thanos. Was this character, was Thanos actually pressured into making this grand gesture by Mephisto or someone else?
Oh. I feel like I would have heard something about that. So, oh god. I want to say no.
Final answer.
Or wait, but I know Mephisto and Thanos were like allies at some point, but I don't know what like timeline or whatever freaking I'm gonna need therapy after this show.
Keep in mind, there's absolutely nothing on the line. You win and lose nothing.
I take it so seriously. My pride, Greg.
Your pride.
Frick. You know what?
What?
I'm just gonna say yes. All I remember is they were allies at some point, and it sounds like a pretty like Mephisto thing to do to like, coax him into it. So yeah, I'm gonna say yes just because YOLO.
You'll be happy to know that you are correct in
that. My God!
With only one wrong out of 7.
Shit!
I am going to go on the record and say that if Dara hypothesizes that something is Mephisto, you should probably listen because it might just be.
Yeah. Oh, I get to keep my like gamer card, my nerd card. I don't have to hand it over to you.
Nope. You keep it. I will punch a hole in it for that one that you got wrong.
Okay. Fair enough. There's still a little space on it.
Yeah. So that's good. We'll do that. Do you think that Mephisto is going to be responsible for No Way Home in some way? No? Okay. There you go.
No, I do. No,
you do.
Listen. Oh my God. Sorry. I just got so excited. I had to get up, yell, and then come back.
Okay.
There's no way. You can't tell me that like a bunch of these shows that have like been on, I don't know, the What If and WandaVision and Shang-Chi, like there's way too much demony, realmy stuff brewing that I would be like so shocked if it's not. Like I feel like, yeah, maybe they might be like dangling the demon carrot in front of us a little bit, but like I can't picture Mephisto not showing up, especially like with so many people like wanting it that like Marvel would be kind of dumb not to.
Yeah.
You know? But like, even like what you had mentioned for Homecoming or whatever the fuck.
No Way Home.
No Way Home, sorry. Like that timeline and like kind of the plot is so similar to, I can't remember what it was called, but the Mephisto plot.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It'd be crazy if they didn't. It just all seems like it's brewing some Mephisto funny business. Maybe it's not in the next movie, and maybe it's like a few movies down the line or what. But like,
is this going to be one of those things where it's not actually Mephisto, but you're just going to be like, no, the next movie.
Yeah, literally. I will like die. I will die on this hill. Like it's eventually I'll be like 80 and so my like grandchildren like, Grandma, guess what just came out? Like,
oh man,
the movie Mephisto. And I'm gonna be like, I knew it. I can die in peace. And just fucking croak. Like, it's gonna be me.
Well, we'll find out if you're correct or not next year. Yeah. I feel like, or maybe not. Yeah. Maybe we'll never know. Maybe
we never know.
We'll find out if Mephisto is in No Way Home, at least.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it. We'll see. We'll see. I hope so much. I really do. I think that'd be awesome.
She says your final words. I knew they were making a Mephisto film.
I told you, fuckers. I just croaked.
87 years ago. All right. That's it. That's all the time, Dara. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I had such a fun time.
Thank you. Me too. This was awesome. Please don't hesitate to ask me to come back.
Oh, yeah. When we do season 2,
you would have me.
We'll have more Mephisto questions waiting for you. Don't worry.
Amazing.
Why don't you tell everyone where they can find you and all the wonderful things that you do before I hang up on you?
So I'm very elusive on the streaming side of things these days. I'm just really busy with work, but I do have the odd stream here and there. So twitch.tv/DaraDef is my domain. My realm.
Okay, Mephisto. Are you Mephisto? Is that why you got one wrong on purpose? To throw me off your scent? Maybe.
Give me your soul and I'll tell you. Just sign right here.
Shows what you know. It's been gone for years.
And then I'm on the Twitter. At DaraDef _ one of the classic _ homies.
Classic.
There you go.
Well, thank you so much again, and everyone give a round of applause. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, everybody.
All right, we're gonna throw up another BRB. When we come back, this button, we're gonna be playing Psychonauts. So don't go anywhere if you want to get into some old-fashioned good time.